The robot. Often described as my favorite Spire Slayer. That's because the robot has the most different ways to win the run, essentially. You can have a deck where you channel lots of orbs, gain lots of focus. That's a pretty common and popular one, but the last run we had with a Defect, we did the exact opposite. We went negative focus with Hyper Beam and Reprogram right from the early game, and that worked out shockingly well, especially once we got a Snecko Eye and a Meteor Strike. I also tend to think the robot is the best character for the boss swap option, which is definitely a fun thing to do. I have a lot of fun when I do boss swap only runs. That's also part of why Silent had, I think, a low win rate so far for the challenge. We did a period of boss swaps only, and the Silent did not have a good time with that. I suppose random rare could be an interesting way to start, but it's a bit risky. This feels like a pretty good boss swap. Let's have some swap fun. Get an Inserter. That's a long-term relic. Inserter gives us an orb slot every 2 turns. Definitely one of the most... definitely one of the weakest starting swaps for the Defect, at least in terms of your Act 1 performance. If you can survive Act 1, this will start to pay off pretty well, but right away, it makes it very difficult for you to evoke your orbs, because you have more orb slots. When you channel them, they go to provide their passive per-turn effects rather than their instantaneous blappage effects, and that ends up being very bad for a fight like Jawworm, but very good for a fight like Hexaghost. So Inserter makes you worse at the short-term fights, better at the long-term fights. It also means that we don't even think about Dark Orbs. But otherwise, if we can get lots of Lightning Orbs, lots of Frost Orbs, and any amount of focus to multiply the effects of those, then we can get a very powerful run indeed. But yeah, we're not happy to see Inserter on floor 1, and we're not really happy to see Jawworm either. I think we go 3 strikes, don't play this dual cast. Keep that Lightning Orb, just in case I redraw the dual cast. Yeah. Because now I can dual cast Strike. That's 28. Dang it! Ah! So close. Yeah, no way around it. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I should have dual casted, then this turn would be Zap dual cast. Yeah. Well, heck. Not a huge loss, though. And here's another orb generating card. That's absolutely what we need right now. If we can fill up the orb slot the Inserter is generating, no matter what they're filled with, we're going to be having a good time. Ball Lightning also beautifully pairs it with upfront immediate damage. Once we have more orb types, Compiled Rivers will become very appealing. And I don't mind Go for the Eyes overall either, but we definitely want to get those orb slots filled up. Current intention on pathing, we head here. Depending on what happens in the event, we either go to the shop or we go this way. Probably going to avoid elites for now, until something changes. Let's just break the block on both of these. Block as best we can. No dual cast, unfortunate, but 2 strikes kills this one. And I block for 5, that's okay. Definitely losing hit points here, hit points there. Honestly, pretty standard for a Inserter start. Not too surprised nor upset by it. Streamline. Streamline does make for manageable elite fights on Defect. I wouldn't call it amazing here, but it's worth thinking about. Never take a stack this early, but Leap could be good. Our end of act boss is Hexaghost, so we're a little bit disincentivized for block. But Leap is a really nice front-loaded block card to help Defect survive the attacks of Act 1 and early Act 2. If I'm not planning on going to an early elite, which maybe I go for the Burning Elite. We just get a whole bunch of rewards before we take on one elite this act. Go like this way. Or this way. Again, with optional shoptionality. There's also... So we'll put this in red. This option. I don't know what we need to find to take this way. Attack Potion's a good start, though. I suppose I would have to take the Streamline if I had any reasonable expectation of going here or here. I'm going to give this leap a try. Go a little bit more defensive here. Help us survive long enough to get the additional orb slots from the inserter. I'm also going to clicky. This might be a very short run. Let's see. 2 clicks. 3 clicks for a Darkstone Periapt. That was definitely not worth it. I will remember this every time somebody tells me to click on that event. I'll remember this. And another clicky. More lose health, gain things that aren't health options. Making for a very ominous start to this run. But I can make it to a shop this act. I'm okay resting here. I think we just go 0 elites for the moment. I will take the money. This is an easy fight, theoretically. This is not a good draw for an easy fight, but this is what you would describe as an easy fight. Hopefully. We have to at least make it to Hexaghost. So that I can boss swap again, though. That's very important. Alright, a little bit more money, and Frost Orb looking very, very, very appealing. Further reason not to go for an elite fight, though. At least not yet. I think there's also, if there's any character who can recover from a very weak Act 1, it's the Defect. Defect is all about the long game, with so much of the card pool. Can manufacture energy out of nowhere. Can manufacture card draw out of nowhere. So I think I'm going to go this way. Question mark? Is there any other... Could go this way. Well, either way, we should fight this combat and see how it goes before we figure out anything else. Ah. It's one of those Act 1s. Call that a yikes where I'm from. Could be a reasonable use of the attack potion. This fight needs to end very quickly or we're gonna die. Well, or lose a lot of health. Maybe die. Die before we get to a fire, certainly. I'm gonna use it here. Not a great set of cards, unfortunately. Second Ball Lightning, excuse me, does dramatically improve my odds of killing this louse, though. So I think that's my take here, because now we can go the free Ball Lightning on the Slaver. Dual cast has a 25% chance to kill the louse, and if it doesn't, we can use the Ball Lightning to kill it without getting the block. And then... Defend for 5 or Cool-Headed for a Frost Orb really is a question of how many more turns do I think this fight is going to last. If the answer is more than 3, I should play the Cool-Headed. Sure, we'll block 3 more this turn, but we'll get 2 health each subsequent turn, probably. Well, although not next turn, likely. I think we actually do play the defend. We're likely to overblock if we use that Frost Orb, because Leap perfectly blocks this, for example. And we kill next turn. So yes, the defend was correct. Okay, that wasn't actually that bad, thanks to the investment of our potion. And how is that for a card that fills up orb slots? An early lucky electrodynamics sighting here, allowing us to make our lightning orbs hit all enemies, as well as channeling 2 said orbs at the same time. Great answer to our multi-enemy fight problem, and definitely makes the ball lightning a lot more impactful. A great find. A very good find. Alright, we're definitely following the green path. We might not be doing any elites this act. That is a spooky thing. At least this man is a little easier to kill than the previous encounter. The Thief Mugger will attack us for 11 twice, and then on the 3rd turn may or may not choose to attack. Would really like to preserve every point of health that I can get right now, so we're going to go full Bloxies rather than playing that Ball Lightning, as I perhaps should. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, we have a potion, although not a great potion, and an interesting set of options. Early genetic algorithm is very nice, but it doesn't help us out much right now. A card that increases in block every time it's played. And yes, there's Claw. But I really don't see one Claw helping us out much in the short term here. I think this is a reasonable algorithm pick. It shouldn't be too bad in either of these fights. And by the time we reach Hexaghost, it'll actually be fine. If only Claw gave me some max health. Alright, here's the real question. Do we get a usable relic yet? Drum roll. Yes! Toy Ornithopter is healing. That's at least 5 more health to work with right now, and a pile of money too, which is definitely going to steer us towards this red shop. I don't think we get to go through the Burning Elite to this shop, unfortunately. We have to go to this one. Another easy-ish combat here. Very happy to see them. This is a pretty good use of the Essence of Steel, actually. Definitely play Electro here on turn 1. Next turn's going to be a little interesting. I'd like to go Cool-Headed Essence of Steel, because it lets me perfectly block this turn. I don't lose any of the plated armor. Helps me out on the next turn, too. I guess it's also pretty good against Hexaghost. But if I play Defend, we could also do something like Ball Lightning Dual Cast next turn and just kill them outright. Let's just play the Defend here. Keep this potion for later. This also works. Oh, they both die next turn. And we play Algorithm. Yeah, that would have been a rather misuse of the potion. Here's another orb generating. Whoa. Excuse me. Here's another orb generating card, the Cold Snap. Swallowed an orb there, that's right. We're getting closer to being able to take this Burning Elite on, actually. It's a sign. We're going to get the Velvet Choker after the next boss. I'm also contemplating Hologram here. Letting us get back a card from the discard pile could be very nice. But currently I think the goal should be to really acquire more orb. Morb. Now we should use the Essence of Steel. Also, I think. Definitely play this. Definitely play this. Let's see. Play this, go to 7, 11 block, or I can dual cast full block, have no orbs. Let's try this. Keep the plated armor, most importantly. Defend is a perfect block thanks to the plated armor. Get that electro down. This turn's a bit of a yikes, though, since we weren't able to kill by now. Could also employ the block potion. Don't think I want to. I think I want to hold on to it for now. Just take the 8 and try to kill next turn. Blocking this turn also apparently accept. Works for me. Barrage with Inserter and with lots of ways to get the orb slots filled. I think this is the damage plan. 4 damage per orb becomes 5, 6, 7 very, very, very quickly. A very good way to get Hexaghost to die, too. And we're almost good enough to take on this elite. Almost. If it's not Gremlin Knob, actually, I think we do win. Knob is pretty scary, though. Knob with max health might even just kill us. But that's definitely a tempting grab of the key and a bit more money before the shop. That said, taking the shop line also gets us an extra upgrade here, right? For the immediate shop. No need to risk everything when we can guaranteed get to the next act. If it's sentries, well then, electrodynamics and inserter says easy peasy. Same for Lagavulin. However, instead we get to pick up a Glacier at the store, remove a card, and maybe buy another block potion. Self-repair is also here. I think self-repair works really well in inserter decks too. Ceramic Fish is here. I'd much more inclined to take a toolbox, and I do really like toolbox. This is one of my favorite relics. I think Defect in particular really appreciates extra draw on turn 1. The toolbox lets us look at 3 colorless cards, and if I want, I get to add 1 to my hand. There's a lot of good things the toolbox can generate. Sometimes it's card draw with Master of Strategy. It can generate Apotheosis. It can generate Weak or Vulnerable with Blind or Trip. There's a whole bunch of good colorless cards. So if you're telling me I could do Glacier, card removal, toolbox, then I think that's what I'm going to do. Might want to remove a Defend? Nah, I think we just remove strikes. So if I could buy self-repair in addition to toolbox Glacier, I would, but I can't. This would be my next pick from here. We have some healing in the form of the Ornithopter. I don't need more health for the Hexaghost. So it's mostly about Act 2, that self-repair. That's good, but not amazing. So what are our upgrades from here? I'm actually really liking the Zap upgrade. Barrage is going to be the upgrade for Hexaghost. I guess we'll do that first. That way I can upgrade a defragment if we get one from this combat. You again. Didn't I already deal with you? Panacea Impatience. Well, we don't have any use for Panacea. Let's see what Jack of all Trades gives. Panic Button. Interesting. Don't think I'm going to use that. I'm going to go Algorithm, Bolt Snap, Ball Lightning here. Take a little bit. Get him, Barrage. Boop. Bullseye. Bullseye makes all of our lightning orbs deal more damage, although it's only +1 from 3 to 4. 50% increase, but rounding makes it not that good until we can get Focus. Focus is what this deck is currently waiting on. If we can find any amount of it, we're going to be in really good shape. If we can't, we're actually still going to be okay for a while. Probably until Act 3. I think for the Hexaghost fight, I do want to upgrade the Zap as well. So yeah, let's take Bullseye. That'll help me kill Hexaghost here. And I'm going to upgrade the Zap. Free Orb. There's that weaken I was talking about. That's actually quite good for this fight. 2 turns of weakness. So the 2 cards didn't do much for us. And let's just play this now. Say the algorithm is already starting to pay off, and I like it. Bottom deck Bullseye. How rude. Look at Barrage go. Dang. Really good timing on the blind redraw, too. Guess I'll dual cast. You can see that even with both the Bullseye and the Barrage, we're in danger of not quite killing in time here. I think the block potion can keep us alive, though. Oh, good. We got the Barrage. Barrage and the Bullseye both. GG. And there's the focus. Biased Cognition might not be permanent focus, but we don't need fights to go on forever. And there are some ways that we could get to make that focus permanent, like having a Core Surge later on, or getting a Panacea off the toolbox, as we just saw. That's an option. So we're definitely going to go the biased half of that combo first. And what about a Pandora's box? Ooh. Pretty juicy. Snekawai also definitely very reasonable here, given that we have Electrodynamics and Glacier and such. Just being able to draw 7 cards per turn sounds really nice. Said I almost think I prefer the Pandora's box. Turning all of our basics into random cards is almost assuredly going to make things better. We might get energy generation, we might get card draw, we might get more powers. What's in the box? I think Pandora's is one of the best single boss relics in Slay the Spire. particularly on the Defect, who has a very good overall card pool. And I love this set of cards. Cheap cards that support what we're already doing. Zero cost Beam Cell, zero cost Steam Barrier, zero cost Go for the Eyes. Recursion upgrades to zero cost. Cold Snap makes more Frost Orbs. Reboot is zero cost. And Thunder Strike. Interesting. Thunder Strike actually could be useful. Sometimes. But I don't expect it to be. This deck definitely wants some upgrades now. How many can we get this act? Decent number, especially if we're willing to avoid elites still. Something that is less good for us now. We've got pretty good potions, we've got pretty good cards. I actually feel fairly capable in an elite fight. Perhaps we'll opt for the Burning Elite at the end of the act. Fighting an elite too early might be a bad idea, though. We're just below the money threshold that would make me want to go to a store. I suppose I could go to this one. So we could do something like this path. Let's actually mark that in red. There. We'd have to get through one elite guaranteed. That doesn't seem unreasonable currently. And then... yeah. We get to either remove a card at that shop or perhaps gain an artifact somehow. If we go to this shop, we won't have enough money. Unless we get some gold from the event. So the other option would be what? We can go either, keep choosing event or combat wherever we want to. And then from there we could join up or go this way. That only fights one elite later on in the act. Gets more upgrades. Doesn't get to look at the contents of a shop, though. Again, unless we get money out of the event. Which we could. Maybe we fight the Red Mask Gang, for example. And that would be good. Okay, let's start out on the green path. I don't trust this elite fight. But I suspect we might end up fighting the Burning Elite, depending on how our potion situation is. It is bandits on the first fight. For those predicting, but I don't think they're going to be getting away from me. Dramatic Intervention versus Dark Shackles. Both very good here. Block 9, deal 8 to both. I'm going to go with the block 9. Looks like the better overall play. Rude. Oh. Yeah, maybe, actually. Definitely not the turn 1 we wanted. That is the turn 2 we wanted. Getting the Electro down. Blocks for 11. Let's block for 11 more. Open up the availability of the potion slot. I see how it is. Now we play Biased next turn. Playing the Reboot's a trap. I want to be able to draw that Biased. I want to hit the Mugger too. Though, do I want to play the Cold Snap? I might want the Evocation next turn with the +4. Should have done math there. Oh, I don't get the Evocation, of course. Dang it. Stinky thief. Don't think it mattered one way or the other there. Let's grab a hologram. We're going to have lots of free cards in this deck as we proceed. But, alright. Darkstone Periapt, your time has arrived. We will have enough money to remove a card at the shop, so I can take the pain, gain 6 max health, and the Warped Tongs. Go to the shop, although we won't have enough money to afford the relic at the shop. We will be able to benefit from going to it. Cool, let's do it. Give me that max HP. This Warp Tongs is extra good because just about every single card in this deck, since there are no strikes and defends, are very, very good when upgraded. Let's take a Purity, so I can delete the pain. Because don't think I don't see that coming. You know? Keep that Frostguard, please. Okay, our orbs will get weaker very quickly here. And that's okay. Reboot. Frost. Play the Genetic. We're mostly going to kill with Barrage very quickly, is the intent here. Probably play the Cold Snap, but I'm going to play the Genetic. Reading a little bit here as we run out of focus quite quickly. But yeah, we go Beam Cell. Barrage does 36. Hologram Barrage, right? That going to be a kill? Really close. You have 80 health. We do 36 times 2. Lost 6 from the orb at the end. Not quite a kill. So we have to kill next turn. It should be something like Hologram Zap then. Ball Lightning Barrage. Hey there, Lilim. You'll never see me use save and quit during a run on stream. That said, I think saving and quitting to because it gives you meta knowledge when you do that. Essentially, you know your exact draw order, you know the exact order of enemy intents, and that can be quite useful for kind of figuring out how to retroactively play a fight, for seeing how playing a fight differently yields different outcomes. A very, very useful learning tool. But I don't use it myself on stream. Except when I misclick, actually. Excuse me, I totally do save and quit to fix misclicks. And have done that in the past. Haven't ever had that matter for any sort of win streak purpose. Don't imagine it ever will matter. Gets used a lot during speedrunning as a way to replay events, skip through them. There's the self-repair. See, this we just take, or I could take another barrage, actually. I think we want a self-repair. Static Discharge Plus, actually pretty powerful, too. Actually, with the Thunderstrike. Hold on. This is a card I don't take often enough. Whenever you receive unblocked attack damage, channel 2 lightning orbs. That's a lot of lightning, and it can be per hit, too. The thing that I think most people... Yeah, like Clockwork Souvenir, Defrag. Gotta remove the pain, though. The thing that most people miss about Static Discharge is that you can actually use it to block by evoking Frost Orbs during an enemy attack. And so Static Discharge Plus can be a defensive skill because it allows you to essentially panic use your Frost Orbs when you're on the receiving end of a multi-hit, particularly against Heart. Can you combo Pain with Static Discharge? No, unfortunately. Static Discharge requires attack damage from an enemy. Whereas Pain is not attack damage. It's just health loss. Guess I'll take a Panache here, but it's not likely to matter. Well, actually. Totally gonna matter on this turn. Good. Give me 2 Frost Orbs, please. Now, for enemies that don't multi-attack, you can never get bonus value out of the Static Discharge, so it doesn't do anything against Giant Head in this regard, for example. It's the wrong order. I want to make sure we draw the algorithm, though. So killing on this turn would be undesirable. Here you are. Oh, we even got upgraded by the Tongs. Good stuff. Hologram the Barrage. No, I can't. Wait a minute. Have to use the potion? I do want to give this +3, that's for sure. Currently we're blocking... Oh, we're just blocking all of it. My brain wasn't adding the block from the algorithm that we're playing in that line. Okay. Upgraded Steam Barrier is kind of tempting. Another cool-headed, also not at all bad. Tend to think that if you've got Static Discharge, there's no such thing as too many Frost Orbs. I'll take one more cool-headed. Okay, next upgrade is the Biased Cog. We need that extra 1 point of focus. I like to think of that as one more turn of Biased Cognition, but it's actually even better than that. What would I like to Secret Tech for? Nothing. I'm just going to play Biased and then reboot. And then hit this one. No. That one. That's the one. Hit him. Do it. Free lightning, huh? Alright, dual cast, it's all up to you here. Yes! Good work. Well, yeah. Good work. Very good work. Do I take a loop? Loop's like having one more orb slot. An orb slot that's always full. Just want an excuse to throw the pot? Yeah, I might have punted that a little bit, actually. But there was a chance that we picked up a potion afterwards, so using a potion to get the healing, at least, is worth some amount of something. That said, was that a good actual use of the potion? No. I admit it. I got very excited. I don't think I actually want... Yeah, an orb slot doesn't make Barrage better. We do want to take more combats because I want to get a potion and because we're wanting to level algorithm further. So let's keep taking fights for now. Even if they are kind of horrifying on some level. It's Hollow Finesse. Block for a bit more this turn. Not too bad of a turn. This one's great. There's algorithm. Like to see barrage now, please. Zapping time. Alright, still no potion, but we do get offered a chill for more free orbs. Hard to say no to that. Cinder could also be decent, particularly for helping us get through the collector fight. I think we're going to go this way and then maybe head towards the Burning Elite here. Gold-plated cables now. There's a great relic. It's like having an extra orb slot that's full. Basically a loop, except it's not a power, so I don't have to draw and play it. It's just a free orb at all times. Very, very good find. Let's upgrade a card here. Next good upgrade is what? Probably the Recursion to make it free. I'm also down for upgrading Hologram or Cool-Headed here. But ultimately, everything wants an upgrade. That's why the Warp Tongues are so good. Long line of hooded figures offer me a Ritual Dagger, a card that permanently scales when it kills an enemy. I think we're a little bit late in the act for Ritual Dagger to be particularly good, although I wouldn't call it terrible here. We do get an extra upgrade if I opt not to go for the Burning Elite this act. I think we'll be very good against our Act 3 Burning Elite. We'll take the money and we're going to go green path here. Apotheosis off the toolbox. You love to see it. Welcome. Although I don't welcome what's about to happen on turn 2 here. This is not good. I think I might need to go Glacier Biased Cog rather than playing the Apotheosis. Could also maybe try to use the Gambler's Brew here. But I think that's for next turn. We're going to get attacked by Grem Leader on turn 2. We're 11 by 3, because we don't kill one of the 2 gremlins on turn 1 here. So we need to prepare for that. Sorry, Apotheosis, I love you. And there's Electro. Good. So we get 21 plus 6 more block. It's almost a full block. And now our lightning orbs are doing good damage. We should kill both of the little ones next turn. Very important that that happens. I probably should have Hologram Beam Cell first. Hologram Bullseye is a really good choice, actually. Bullseye, the Grem Leader. Although then I'm not playing the Barrage. Now, Beam Cell. How did I know you were going to do that? Heck. Cult Snap Recursion puts this Frost Orb in front. Will block for 12 from Frost, plus 30. 42. That's not too bad. Might have actually been able to set up a slightly better block with Static Discharge. I should have at least considered that. Either way, we get out of this fight without too much health lost. We now have a Centennial Puzzle, drawing us cards the first time we lose health. And again, offered a self-repair, this time up against a Barrage. Barrage number 2, not bad. I think I'm going to take the self-repair this time. It's his time. Just self-repair. And so that I don't drive myself crazy, I'm going to upgrade that immediately. Again with the Apotheosis, alright. This time you got it. Easy. Lightning Orb knows what's up. Don't want too many nonsense in the draw pile. Otherwise I don't draw Biased Cog, you know? Hologram Barrage. Currently we need more blocks, so let's just do the attack spam. And that'll have to do. If I just play Electro, Lightning Orb goes in front. Okay. Block. All right, Reboot, what do you got? Beautiful. Simply beautiful. Great Potion. How many powers do I have? 3? That's a pretty tempting heat sinks, actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's take a heat sinks. Drawing me a card whenever I play a power. For that to be really good, we're going to need an energy generating card, which we don't currently have. It's okay. Let's upgrade our Electro, I want to say. Or one of these cool-headeds. No, I think we need to start investing in our card draw. Let's upgrade one of the cool-headeds. And I think we'll probably want to use the Focus Potion in this fight. We got exceedingly lucky, though, with this card. The Bomb is a card that doesn't have a lot of really good matchups, but one of the really good matchups is Collector. If you can play it on turn 1, it kills the minions very cleanly. On turn 3. Turbo an instant pick now? Yes. Any energy generating card. Turbo, Recycle, Aggregate, Double Energy. All of them are good. I think Bias turn 1 is too much. We'll play the heat sinks. It's not a great turn 1 draw if we can't play the Glacier, you know? But that's what Reboot's for, to let us get those cards back in the draw pile. Let's do that. Perfect. We redrew Bomb, too. That's interesting. I don't think I played again. Got more important stuff to get into play here. Tap you, drink this. Bomb will kill them at the end of the turn here. Not a lot of point in invoking the orb, since the damage might be wasted. I do want another lightning orb, though. Good job, Bomb. Ooh, did not draw the bullseye. Unfortunate. Oh wait, but I can draw a card with heatsinks. Come on, bullseye. Yeah, here we go. Hit him. Guess I'll play this. Fight's almost over. Sure would have been nice if I'd played the bomb at some point. A second time. What about now? Hologram the go for the eyes. That seems pretty good. Or I can cool-headed cold snap. Get the frost orb back in front. Honestly, weaken's gonna be better. Let's draw one more card first. That's not too bad. Get him, Thunderstrike. Coming in for the win. GG, Collector. Definitely very happy we used the Focus Potion during that fight. I don't think it would have been very easy otherwise. Fission, Meteor Strike, and Seek. Fascinating. This is definitely a deck where Fission could be good. We have enough Orb Generation that we can use the cards we draw with the Fission to replenish the orbs and then some. We basically have no way to play the Meteor Strike at the moment. Seek just makes us more broadly consistent. I think Seek is very easy as a take at the moment. This gets much better if we find any energy-generating card, which we're hopefully going to do in Act 3. Also gets better with an upgrade. And I'm very happy with Coffee Dripper as a 4th energy, speaking of more energy here. We have a self-repair, we have a Toy Ornithopter. Resting is not on the MO. So 1 energy per turn is the Coffee Dripper. I don't think I ever take a Choker. Limiting us to 6 cards per turn is a no-no when you've got a lot of 0-cost cards, especially Seek. Tiny House gives a bunch of stuff, that's nice, but not as nice as 1 energy with no downside, no way. Do you know that we offer channel memberships now? Support the channel directly here on YouTube for as low as $5 a month and get awesome perks like a custom badge and emojis. But most importantly of all, I'll do exclusive Q&As, uploading a video response only available to members, so you can hear your questions read in my buttery voice. Click the join button below this video to get started. Back to the video. Okay, we have to take the Burning Elite now because we chose not to last act. Looks like that's going to work out for us. As long as we can kill elites, we get to fight 3. Usually go pretty elite heavy in Act 3, and that's definitely true in runs where I've got 3 boss relics piling together to make something beautiful. I do think I am going to remove this Thunderstrike, by the way. Go this way. Early shop gives me a chance at orange pellets. That's got to be worth it. Just check a shop relic, see what it is. Do I choose violence? No, I think I choose Dark Shackles. That much threat on turn 1. Got a dual cast a full block. Although, taking 1 actually sounds pretty good here. So much easier to play some of these more frivolous cards, like Self-Repair, now that we have 4 energy per turn as well. This deck would also like a Storm now. There's a turbo. I think we still take one. Even though we got 4 energy per turn, we would love a turbo. My only regret... Wait, actually. Yeah, my only regret is that I can't afford both of these, right? This is what I get for not taking Ceramic Fish. That said, Consume is generally the dream when it comes to inserter decks. You can exchange your focus, your orb slots for focus, essentially giving you a infinitely renewable source of focus. Very, very powerful. I think it's going to be that over the Runic Capacitor, although the Runic Capacitor is really good. Yeah, 2 gold short. Nice. We can buy a second Heatsinks, which I do like. Or I can buy a card removal, which... I'll take the Heatsinks. Compulsiver's also okay, but I only have 2 orb types. Lightning and Frost, and I think that's all we're going to have. Duplicate a card in your deck. Oh my. Pretty hard to say no to duplicate Biased Cognition plus. Yeah, it's just really hard to say no to that. Could dupe our algorithm too, that's another good one. This algorithm that's at 32 block can be duplicated, and the new duplicate will be at 32 block as well. Double Consume isn't as relevant because playing Consume twice as much means we have half as many orb slots. You only want to play Consume a limited number of times per fight, even true with Inserter. I think 2 would be overdoing it, especially with the both being unupgraded. So yeah, I think it's either double Algo or double Biased. And since I have 2 Heatsinks, it's going to be double Biased. If we find a way to keep the focus, great. Even if not, though, there's a lot of things that we can do. Don't want to miss the self-repair. Deck seems good now. Another chill? Yeah, one more. 3 orbs. Can't turn down 3 orbs. It's illegal. Hmm. 26 plus 6 does kill you. Jeez. Do it this way instead. Next Festive Geese, thank you so much for 5 months. Just want to give a shout out to your doggo, who you will see for the first time in a year. Best of luck on your happy reunion. And thanks for that continued support. Oh, we're also taking a bunch of damage from the exploding guy. That's fine. Just block it with your face. The inserter is still alive. You know what the secret was, Hawkeye Q? No elites in Act 1. That's how we stayed alive. But I think if anything can recover from a low relic count, it's inserter in particular. Upgraded Recursion. Skim's also good. Skim is reusable card draw. I like that. Give me a Skim here. Alright, our Burning Elite is a giant head with additional strength. And once again, Toolbox comes through with an Apotheosis. It's good stuff. We beat Giant Head. I think I'm going to have to play this Biased Cog on turn 1. A little concerning. Get bonus draw here. And maybe I use the Gambler's Brew if this isn't what I'm looking for. This is pretty good, though. Seek for both heatsinks. Turbo, heatsinks, self-repair. Consume. Chill. Don't play this one yet. Yeah, don't play that one yet. Hologram this Void. Can't afford to draw that again. Get this played too. I'll be able to block the later turns, no problem. I just need to make sure all the removable cards get removed. Everything that exhausts needs to go. And we need lightning orbs. Stat. Save the reboots. Okay, now we play the Biased Cog when we draw it, whenever that is. Recursion of Frost Orb here. If I can. Why are you still here? Thunderstrike is here. Thunderstrike might actually carry. How funny that would be. I'm not gonna play the Consume again. I'm gonna Hologram Turbo. Skim and then Turbo. Oh yeah, I think we've got to kill this turn, probably. Go Bullseye. Zap. Cold Snap. Ball Lightning. 28 times 8? Holy crap. And we all thought Thunderstrike was going to be worthless. Now we've got a Tungsten Rod. This is one half of a Wombo combo. I can only hope we find ourselves a Tori. I will take another hologram here, especially with these surprise apotheoses we keep getting. And we have our green key. Really, it's all worked out beautifully. You may live, but I may algorithm. Loop, stack, doom and gloom. Nah. No need. Take secret weapon on turn 1. Upgraded secret weapon on turn 1. Get me what exactly? Ball lightning? Seems weak. Gonna employ the biased here. I don't trust Nemesis. Order there. This is why I don't trust you, Nemesis. This is why we play the Biased Cog on turn 1. Because you're unreasonable. You're a big stinky Nemesis. Now I have to figure out ways to kill you quickly. I don't like doing that. I'm gonna run out of focus very quickly now. Not good. I would really like to draw a Seek next turn, actually. That sounds really helpful. We need to, like, Thunder Strike or something very soon here. Yeah. I think we're in Problems Town. Okay, let's try to draw as much as we can. I'll employ the Gambler's Brew here, if necessary. I think it's going to be. Much better. Cold Snap, or we can go Barrage Hologram. Should have kept the chill after all. Cold Snap, Barrage, Reboot. I suppose. Perfect. Okay. A lot more comfortable now. Less so about this, but what can you do? Not too bad. Oh. Yes! It's instantly assembled the combo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Yes. That calls for another go for the eyes. Right there. And a Thorn Spot, because why not? This is going to be the most brutal hard kill ever. So, for those not in the know, what's happening here is... Tori says, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce that attack damage down to 1. Tungsten Rod says, if you would take hit point loss, take 1 less. So, 1 minus 1 equals 0. Take 0 damage anytime you would take 5 or less damage. But the thing is, Static Discharge still thinks you took attack damage. So you can take 0 damage from a 5 damage hit, and Static Discharge will still generate a lightning orb. That's pretty cool. We really need to get this Consume upgraded. That's another option here, is just play the Consume, don't play. the other thing. 0 here. So notably we don't draw from Centennial Puzzle if Tungsten Rod makes us take 0 damage, but the static discharge is different. That's just how it be. Playing this biased. Play the next one, not this one. Yep, go one more turn. Yeah, this one we play. $32. So if I just play the Cold Snap and then end our turn, the Giant Head is... I could do Cold Snap Barrage, and then that'll show off the interaction. I don't necessarily want to actually evoke those orbs, though, is the thing. Let's do it. Cold Snap Barrage. So we block for 32 here with the gold-plated cables. Can attack for 33. Tungsten Rod reduces the 1 unblocked damage to 0. But we still get 2 lightning orbs generated. How fascinating is that? Granted, that actually was quite bad. Something breaking a few eggs. Oh, that won't be a kill or anything. Okay, just hit me pretty hard, certainly. That's fine. It's 36. 41... No. 7 plus 36. 43. So we're already full blocking this. Okay. Not too bad. Art of War is excellent. We play no attacks during our turn, gain an extra energy on the next turn. Been offered so many overclocks this run. Don't think we want a third hologram. 2 is plenty. Use the self-repair to get healed up now. Do I want an extra permanent upgrade? I would really like to get Seek upgraded, actually. It feels really helpful. So yes, I would like to get upgrades still. Let's do Seek first. Actually, no, let's do Consume first. That's going to be very important for the Awaken 1 fight. We cannot play the Biased Cogs against the Awaken 1. Not allowed. Give me Algorithm, I guess. Block this turn. Get me set up a bit. This enemy is all about changing their intents when you attack them. So if they're doing something that you're okay with, don't play any attacks. I like to think of this as an enemy that I can control. Pretty easy opponent in a lot of ways. But definitely one that can throw you for a loop. With that curse intent, or if you hit them when you really shouldn't, you can have a bad time. You already got Bullseye, actually, right? I just noticed that. Good. One more cool-headed. I don't think we need more. I think we have plenty. Panacea against this opponent? Perfect timing. Toolbox is so good for moments like this. And I'll reapply the debuff on turn 3. But by then, it's going to be too late. Make it 4. Second reboot. Interesting. Stack plus is actually not bad here. Given how many cards are in the deck, pretty good against Awaken 1. Yeah, only if Tungsten prevents the hit point loss. So if you sap an enemy's strength all the way down to 0 and they hit you, that won't activate Static Discharge. Kind of funny, huh? Let's skip this reboot. Definitely not going to give you 300 gold, sir. And we have to recall here. Alright, the Awaken one is probably the most challenging fight for the time being. That's because of Biased Cognitions that we're not allowed to play. But like we said, Consume is the answer here, allowing us to turn our perpetually generated orb slots into focus. Heck, I'll even double Consume here on turn 1. Just get us really started with the focus game, and that should be plenty, honestly. I am going to play the Electrodynamics so that these birds die, though. Even though that does give the Awakened one a little bit more strength to work with. Easy. And now the orb slots just go up and up. And the upgrades go up and up. And the Awakened one's health goes down and down. In fact, Consume one more time. So now we're passively generating more block than the Awakened one can do damage. And again, we just keep getting more orb slots. Soon our Thunderstrike will blot out the sun. Something. We can also start to play these powers, just so that we don't draw them anymore. The ones other than the Biased, anyway. I'll play these, for example. Don't want to get carried away, though. That'd be a bad idea. 4x4, that's a lot. Not too much, but a lot. Yeah, if you want to get the focus achievement, 25 focus, then inserter plus consume plus enough time. Well, heck, that'll do it. Alright, now we can actually play the Biased Cognitions, too. So, extra focus, get. $17, $22, $22 focus. How much is Thunderstrike by now? 10! 10 lightning hits! GG. Didn't even play the self-repair there. Call that a whoopsie-doops. Now, for Donu and Deca. Actually very tempted by magnetism, of all things. I'm going to take it. Giving me a random power card each turn. But first we have to consume Glacier here. I'll be back for you, magnetism. I swear. Swear it. Keep that algorithm for later. I'm not going to play the Cold Snap because I would like the Art of War energy here. Perfect. So we seek what? Heat sinks or skim, perhaps. Want to have card draw on the turbo turn. For skim. Hello? There you are. Isn't too much, but I'm going to be playing the stuff anyway, so might as well. Alright. Time for drawing cards. This looks like it could be a little painful. Although, actually... Wait. Check this out. If I play Consume, we go to 13 block from the Frost Orb, so Donu hits me for 5 damage, which is actually 0 damage. And then our Frost Orb evokes, meaning we take actually 0 damage on that turn, as well as evoking a whole ton of lightning. That's the power of Static Discharge. In conjunction with Frost Orbs. So cool. So cool. And Thunderstrike is happening next turn. Beautiful. That means I want a Glacier here. These Frosts. Currently we're getting Art of War, so let's not play these. Eight lightning. Let's make it 10. Make it 11. GG. This deck is awesome. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this evil? You charge your core to its maximum, dealing 2045. Good year. Hello and welcome, Core List. The floating damage numbers you're seeing are actually a default Slay the Spire setting. Right here in Preferences, display summed up damage in gold, display blocked damage in blue. These two options will give you those total damage numbers. Alright, let's get Seek upgraded. One more card that way. And let's see what the final store has in store for us. Tragically, not orange pellets, although there is a second turbo. Could take Prismatic Shard, but it'll only affect one card reward. But wait! Strike Dummy? Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike Dummy. My god. Let's do it. It's actually going to hit really hard against the heart. It's excessively hard, actually. Probably overkill and unnecessary, but... Toolbox, you legend! Give me Biased Cog and Biased Cog. Yeah. Easy. And you know what? I'm going to play the Static Discharge after we learned how good that is. Spooky. Nice. $1 million block. $1 million damage. Not even going to turn around. Okay, slight regret. Although... yeah, slight regret. Not excessive here, though. We're again getting crazy block from the Tungsten Rod Tori interaction, I think. We're going to block for... 17-15. No, I have to turn around. Okay. Turn around this way. This is not quite right. Okay, yeah, we got the extra block. Not in the traditional way. Heatsinks, self-repair is already played. Let's just win. GG. We got Inserter on 1 for the heart fight. A Bronze Scales will further improve our return damage to that Corrupt Heart. Like, gotta love Bronze Scales plus Liquid Bronze plus Static Discharge. It's funny. That is funny. Alright, Mr. Heart. Show us what you got. We got another Panacea out of our own toolbox. You'd love to see it. That might even be our duplication potion target. Let's see here. Didn't get upgraded this time, so we can simply block vulnerable with it. Or I can keep it around, try to use it with the Biased Cognitions. I think what I should do is play a card and draw 3 off the Centennial puzzle before I do anything else. That seems like the smart play. No Seek. But the other heatsinks is great. Consume is pretty good. Could also play the self-repair to keep trying to draw. Love that we got both chills in our opening hand. You know, I don't think I want to use the Panacea on this debuff. Considering. Let's do the following. Chill, Recursion, Consume, Chill. Multi-attack first. Yes, here is Seek. Beautiful. Love to see ya, Seek. Seek is going to go ahead and get me... And Hologram, yeah. So I Hologram... Panacea. Duplicate the Panacea. Seek for Biased Cognition and Static Discharge. That sounds right. And yeah, we want to use this too. But healing first. We have 2 bias. We want to get the Static Discharge in play this turn to take advantage of this attack. Okay, now we're missing 5 health. I can drink this. Oh, we're going to draw cards too. Good. I actually don't want to evoke these, or I don't want to channel more Frost Orbs though, because we'd like to take attack damage here. Actually, this is already going to block too much. We're only going to get 1 or 2 hits actually taken. Oh, that's okay. Or I could just outright block this. Then we keep the Frost Orbs for the big hit next turn. I think I want to take a hit, though. Hit me. I was figuring we might draw Algorithm on this turn. We still take a bit of a hit, though. Bit of a wallop. Bit of a bonk. But that, too, is more Lightning Orbs. Bullseye's good damage here. Yes. Ooh. Do your worst. Only 6 orbs, huh? Still, 10 by 6 is pretty good damage. The power. I actually want to take the Beat of Death on purpose here. Snap. Recursion, Steam Barrier, Reboot. Channeled 23 lightning orbs now. Maybe we can hologram that? For the true victory? No, our hologram's gone, right? Oh, there's one. Come on, we gotta have it. Yes! GG, Mr. Hart. Get zapped on. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.